got one more, don't we? So by all means, play however you feel like playing. And if you run out of ideas of stuff to do, and I think that's why LPs of Minecraft are so popular and so much fun to watch, because I do too, is because you get a lot of good ideas from other players. Um, a lot of the stuff that I come up with is, inspired by other players or directly from other players. My underwater, some stuff I came up on my own, like my underwater bridge, but other people had already did it. It was just something that kind of came to me. So it's really up to the players. It's going to be 3 wide, of course, because this is a hallway. So, I think I've said that before, but I think it's worth mentioning again, and will always be worth mentioning again for some players. And for those of you who are having trouble with dark areas, it can get kind of dark, and it hasn't been a problem before in my LPs, and I know hell can be a real pain. My best advice to you is turn your brightness up, or make sure you're watching in full HD. If it's still processing, give it some time, because if you put it in full screen at the full resolution that YouTube has, it should be bright enough. And I know this because I haven't had too many complaints about it before, and I know when I see it, it looks fine. If it becomes too much of an issue, could I do something like, the Matt's flashlight or X's flashlight or something? I probably could, but that affects the encoding time and me getting it out. But it takes about 15-20 minutes to encode each of these videos, and I'll be honest, my system runs pretty hot when that happens lately, and it's becoming a real pain in the butt. Right now it's even running insanely hot, which it shouldn't be, but it is. I gotta fix the cooling in here, and unfortunately I just can't afford it right now. So hopefully I will get that fixed. Okay. We have our passageway. Night is about to fall, so I'm going to try and I'm going to go ahead and just border this off. There we go. So nothing gets in. And we'll go ahead and set this up. It's a standard little hallway. There we go. Pretty simple. Nothing horribly fancy about this place. It's just a lighthouse, after all. Alright. I actually had enough ladders, so that's good. Let's head back up to the top here where we still have some daylight, and we're going to work on... Whoa. There's a zombie outside. I think that zombie that came over here survived from the shadows. Fucker. Alright, so we're up top here. This grass is not going to be removed. What we're going to do is I'm going to kind of... most of this will be glass, to be honest. So we kind of have our way up here. And I think I might extend this out a little more. I'm not sure, because I can't tear this down. Well, I could replace it with this. So I guess I don't know. Shit, and it's nighttime. Oh man, oh man, oh man, that's not good. We can get back over here. Okay, come on, come on. All right. There's my entrance. Get up there quickly. Night is falling. Well, that was a bit of a slip. Sheesh. Way to go, moron. I'm thinking about extending it, but I don't think we will. I don't want to mess up the Pac-Man face. You know, I messed with that once before and it really screwed it up. I had to go back to backup save because it just did not look right. So I'm gonna put that back. And I don't want to mess with the Pac-Man face. So I think we'll just do it here. And do it here. It sounds really bad. So I'm going to set up the corners, which is where happens my torches are. Oy, that's just great. Let's I'll move them. Well, that one's not in that corner, so that's good. There we go. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to set it up because I want the beacon to be kind of in the middle, kind of suspended up. You know, so we'll actually probably use some of these extra ladders here. So there. Okay. That's pretty much glass. Hello, Mr. Spider. And this is mostly just glass on the way up as well. Not sure exactly how tall this is going to be, but it'll be fairly tall. This is about cloud level. Ow. So that's pretty tall. I'm just gonna outline this with glass. There we go. And here in the middle is basically where it's going to be. So I think we'll just set that up like that. We're at cloud level here. And I kind of want it at cloud level, but not quite. Ugh, I'm not sure how I want to do this. Well, if we go up one more, it will be above cloud level. Yeah, so if I go up one more, it'll be just above the clouds, roughly. Alright, so this is where the ladder is going to be. So let me put the ladder in here. Where do I want to put the ladder exactly? Put the ladder right here. Just kind of goes up. Alright, so there we go. So this is kind of the level that I want it to be at. So essentially it's going to be like right here in this middle area. This is kind of above cloud level, or kind of in the cloud level, or whatever you want to call it. So right here is where I want it. So it's kind of covering all, well, actually I might just kind of put a step up. There you go. So there it is. There's the pillar for the actual light. So let's go ahead and see if we can set them up. I want to make sure I'm happy with that spot. Yes. 2, 3. I just gotta get to the other side, which I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can. 4. There it is, our lighthouse bulb, basically. If you will. Just a piece of dirt here to kind of bridge the gap. And I'm not sure how much higher we can go. I want to be careful because I know there was a bug with higher levels, and I'm not sure if that got fixed yet. The last thing I want to do is get up there and get stuck. Because that is not going to be high enough. Actually, what I think I'll do is instead of doing that, I'll just I'm going to do this entire top here with glass. Like that. I like that idea. Because we're just above cloud level, and I know we're not at the roof. And that's the good news. So, should help out quite a bit. Doing it this way should be a lot better. I must admit there's not a lot of room here for improvement or changes, but I can live with that. Ooh, wow, I didn't realize that was that close. I guess it's the positioning of it, but whatever. Alright, so we'll have to go at least a step higher. I am crouching, by the way. I don't want to fall from up here. It's a long way to wave goodbye. Sun is rising. Alright. So now what I want to do is kind of cap off this right here. I know I just wasted some glass, but that's okay. I'm thinking of of doing some kind of dome thing here on the top. I'm not sure.